Several years ago, I came home from work and I found one of my daughters at the kitchen table crying. And of course, any father, that's a broken heart situation. I went up to my daughter. I said, "Sweetheart, what's wrong?" And she slid over a piece of paper and she said, "I can't draw." And you know what? She was right. The figure that she had drawn on that piece of paper was undistinguishable, and it lacked any personality besides what would be done by a child. But anyway, I asked her, I wanted to comfort her, and I said, "Well, tell me a little bit about what you're working on." And she said, "We read this story, and I have to draw a picture, and all my friends can do it, and I can't do it." And I said, "Do you want me to help you?" And she nodded her head, yes. So we took a fresh piece of paper, we sharpened the pencil, we looked at the reference picture, and we started to talk about it. I asked her, "What is the basic shape of the head?" And we identified it, and I drew it out, and I asked her, "Does that look right?" And she nodded her head. And I said, "Where in relationship to this shape for the face do the eyes sit?" And we talked about it. And then I drew them in, and we went to the nose and the ears and the mouth, and until we had a cute little puppy. And she put her arm around me and she said, "Thanks, Dad." And I said, "You're welcome," as I wadded up the piece of paper and tossed it across the room and said to her, "Now it's your turn." "But Dad, I can't do it. I can't draw. My friends can." And I said, "But what is the basic shape of the face?" And she stopped because she knew the answer. And she drew it, and I said, "Sweetheart, that's perfect. Good job. Now what about the eyes? Where do the eyes sit in relationship to this shape?" And she drew them in, and I celebrated with her. And we did the nose and the mouth and the ears until we had this picture of a cute puppy. Now, what was the difference between that picture and her mindset and her skill level even 20 minutes earlier? What had changed in that situation to create that piece of art? See, she had it in her all the time, but it took someone to help bring it out of her. See, you and I are just like my daughter. Ask yourself this question: what is inside of me that has not come out yet? And then seek today to reveal it. And sometimes you can't even do it by yourself. Sometimes it takes somebody to be able to look and encourage and to mentor and to help you bring that out of you. So this message actually has two fronts or two purposes. Number one is to challenge what you believe about yourself, what is still inside of you that still hasn't come out, and allowing it to come out. The second thing is to evaluate the mentorship that you're in with any relationship, whether it's with a child, with a spouse, with a coworker, with a trusted friend. Are you helping empower people around you to allow those talents, those skills, that person that's hostage inside of us that's great, to help free it and liberate it and to come out and to become the best that you can be? Now, a couple of assignments from this video. Number one, if you like this message, I want you to share it and to like our page so that you can see the other messages that will come out frequently. The other thing, I want you to carefully evaluate where you sit with this principle and then liberate yourself by allowing others to help mentor you and coach you, and for you to mentor others and to coach others to help everyone become the best that they can be. Remember, you have a choice in life. Live higher.